my final chat with my dear friend Nihal, I couldn't help notice that Hertz was across the street. 30 years ago, I was down for a walk, a block away from my home, and I met a little short young man looking very curious. He was at the Hertz outlet in Torrance on Normandy and Castle. So we became instant friends. I can remember like today, 2 weeks later, he was at my house, so I offered him a drink. He said, no, please no. I don't drink from 1st of January till the 19th of February. After that, I'm a toper. And he kept to his word, and we have been enjoying life ever since. He had been visiting us numerous times, I can't count. Shane and Shauna had their first public official visit outside the home to our house. And later on, to my utmost pleasure, he became more friendlier with me than with my friends than with me. That is the ultimate gift I could have from a friend, to befriend my children. Even my grandkids know him. Dear Nihal, it was such a pleasure. Yours was a good ride. You left the hot tropical climes of Sri Lanka and took a board in the cool climate, the frigid climate of Calgary, and left that place and again took a board in the hottest climate of California. Wherever you went, you made contacts, you made friends, no matter what the climate was. It was in your genes. And I don't think anyone would have resisted becoming friends with you. If you had contested the congressional seat, you would have beaten Sonny Bono. So with those words, I'm just giving it to you the way you wanted me to. You are not a moaner and a groaner, but a guy who took life straight on. So farewell, my friend. Thanks for the good times. And Nikki and Shivasana, thank you for being my friend and his friend.
So I'm Nihal's cousin. My dad and Nihal's mom were first cousins, and so we are second cousins, I guess. So I'm going to read a couple of letters that were sent by her twin sisters, who are at the moment in Sri Lanka, that they couldn't be here. And then I have a little thing to say about my dear cousin. I don't think I can compose myself to doing it, so I wrote it down so I can, read it to you. So the first from Ranji, a tribute to a great guy who we are proud to call Malli from Ranjiniaka. And she says, for many, many years we have lived separated by miles, sometimes by water when we have been away from the US. But that has not stopped us from being friends. I think it's a great blessing and gift when one can call a sibling your friend, and that's what you have always been to us. As I write this sitting in Sri Lanka, I recall your ready laughter even when you were stricken with pain, and perhaps also with the knowledge that you may not be lasting long. I made a firm decision to be absent from your last party, Malli, because selfishly, I only wanted to remember your smiling face. So farewell, my friend. I know you're in a better place without pain, but in spirit forever you're with us. So vaya con Dios, as the song says. And a quote from Rudran, who decided to be with you until you left us, who often used to say, gosh, that guy, I hope I will have the same courage and good cheer if I'm stricken with a terminal sickness. What I can add is that I totally agree with him. Please bear with me for what I have to say, a few words to my great sister-in-law, Nikki, who looked after my brother so well with care through long, hard days and hard nights. Occasionally, when my brother sought my advice, he never minded that. Sometimes it appeared that his sisters came first at times in his life. So Nikki, many thanks for understanding and for continuing to remain friends throughout. For Shane and Shauna, though your father is gone, remember you share my blood, so we share your lives. And a message from the other sister, Indrani Akka, and she titles it A Message from Indrani Akka, a 5-star brother. During your 70th birthday, one of your friends approached me when he was about to leave the party and said, "You have a 5-star brother." Usually such tributes are paid when a person is no more. But Malli, it was gratifying to hear that while we were still alive, which shows the love and friendship your friends have for you. We also think you're a 5-star brother ourselves. For many years, we have lived far away from one another, but I'm so glad that I was able to spend quality time with you before you left us. I recall the happy times we traveled many miles down memory lane with Julio Iglesias singing La Paloma in the background. My message is incomplete if I didn't say thank you, Nikki, for looking after Malli. You really did a superb job. Shane and Shauna, please remember, although he seems to be an exacting father in his own way, he loved both of you very, very much. So, it was very easy, for me to write this, but I think it's going to be hard to read it. But I'm going to try anyways. My amazing cousin Nihal. All through my childhood, I knew of a cousin named Nihal who lived in Canada. But I got to speak to him for the first time in 1982 when I first came to the United States. I got to meet him for the first time in Los Angeles in 1985 when I visited him during my freshman year winter break. That was the start of an amazing kinship. I do many other things I do today because of the help I received from Nihalaya and Nikki. For that I'm ever so grateful. He was a true brother to me and a true friend to me, one who cared about me at all times, in good times and in bad. He revered his relatives from his childhood, and at the top of the list were my parents. He often talked about the old times he had with my parents, and I did learn a lot about my own parents from him through the stories he told. He had the ability to connect with anyone and everyone, an amazing trait that I always admired in him, and I wish I were capable of it myself. He and I share a common interest, which is travel. In one of the last conversations I had with him 3 weeks ago when I visited him in India, he was talking about the trip he plans to take to the Great Barrier Reef. It's a spirit that counts, and he had it all until the end. Fun, helpful, committed, kind, generous, spirited was my cousin Nihal. There are many people you meet in your lifetime, then there is Nihal. There are very few people who make a lasting impression and an incredible impact in your life, as Nihal has. He has given me some of the most important gifts I have received in my life. He has shown me how to enjoy life to the fullest. He has shown me how to laugh when I'm sad. He has shown me how to help my friends and family when they're in need. He has shown me how to go out of my way to help people through his example. He has inspired me through his unwavering spirit and his amazing attitude towards life. He then gave me the most precious gift when he visited me in Seattle in the summer of 1994. He introduced my amazing wife Anne to me. Thank you, my dear cousin, for bringing us together. I owe you my stability and happiness. During my college years, I spent several summers with Nihal and Nikki in the Carson Street apartment. They were memorable summers and fun-filled summers. These two people went out of their way to make me feel comfortable in their home. They roughed out in their own home so they could accommodate me and make me feel at home. Thank you. This is unique, as not many in the world will do this, especially for a cousin whom he had not seen in decades. This is Nihal and Nikki for you, an amazingly generous couple. Shane and Shauna, your dad is very special. You're very special. Please always know that you have an uncle and aunt in Seattle whom you can count on as you grow up to be successful individuals who will make your dad proud. Nikki, we will continue the great kinship. We will always be there for you in good times and in bad, as Nihalaya showed me how. Nihalaya, I thank you for coming into my life and for being an amazing brother and friend. Most importantly, thank you for the greatest gift you have given me, my life partner, Anne, 18 summers ago. Nihalaya, I will miss you dearly. In the past months, each day I look forward to my drive home, just so I could dial your number and chat with you on my commute. I was amazed at your positive attitude in spite of the wretched illness you were dealing with. I'm amazed by your will to live and your ability to make everyone around you feel good, even when you were in pain. These were the lessons for me. My dear Nihalaya, I will not say goodbye to you, as you will always be in Annie's and my heart, and you will always be with Annie and me in spirit. Every day, but someday, I will see you on the other side, and I know you will have a bottle of brandy with you. And I will bring my bottle of scotch so we can share. Annie and I love you dearly. May you attain your pardon.